Live.
Yes.
All right.
Hello.
We are live. Welcome, everybody. Excited to be hanging out with you guys today. And so before we kind of get things kicked off, we got something super special for you guys. Actually, a rock star in our team, somebody that has just completely killed it. Even like when everything was kind of going to crap last March and everybody had to stay home and nobody was able to build their businesses really kind of on a face-to-face level. We got a special guest with us, Adrian, who just completely freaking crushed it during those time frames. And so it's been fun watching her kind of go through her journey. So for those of you that are going to be jumping on and it is live, please let us know who you are, where you're coming in from. That way we can say hello as you're jumping on. Jordan, what is up? Thanks for jumping on from Michigan. Love it. Love it. Michigan or Minnesota? Michigan? I'm assuming that's Michigan. Not very good with the abbreviations of states. If I didn't live in Utah, I wouldn't know it. But guys, for those of you that are going to be catching the replay as well, please come back later, say hello, engage in the conversations.
Yes.
Okay, Jordan, we cannot wait to meet you in person as well. Okay, I know the time is going to come, and it's always fun to see everybody jumping on and connecting with us. And so it's going to be fun to meet you guys in person. But for those of you that are brand new to Mine and Carrie's community, and because we've had a lot of new people inside of our community over the last couple weeks. We are Whit and Carrie Hyam, the founders of whitandcarriehyam.com, where we train, mentor, educate, help home-based entrepreneurs such as yourself take your business from an offline to an online strategies. And that's the big reason we're excited today, because we got one of our amazing rock stars in our team that is going to be sharing some specific things that has really transformed her business and how she got some amazing results. And just to kind of go into this, I want to do this justice here, because I really want to kind of paint the picture of what you've been able to accomplish over the last few months, rank advancing and doing all this stuff. And so some of the stuff that we teach in our team, and when she joined and jumped in, she started to apply a lot of the strategies that were being taught. And she was already doing some of these beforehand, but we were really able to kind of bring it together inside of a system, a duplicatable system, where she was able to start to do this. So just to give you guys an idea of what she's been able to accomplish. So Rosie, what's going on, girl? Thanks for jumping on.
Thanks for hopping on.
So after she started to implement this stuff, guys, okay, when she joined our team 11 months later, so 11 months kind of coming into COVID and everything kind of going on at that time, okay, she had her first 10K month, her first 5-figure month inside of network marketing. And she's been in network marketing for how long, Adrian? How long have you been doing network marketing altogether? 5 years. Okay. And so literally a year after starting to implement a lot of this stuff that she's going to be sharing with us today, she was able to do her first 5-figure month. So $10,000 a month. Okay. Secondly, she ranked advanced 3 times in 17 days.
Yes.
Okay. How many people would love to rank advanced 3 times in 17 days? Okay. Let us know down below if that's something that you guys would be super pumped about, which, I mean, heck, I would even still be excited to do that, even what we've achieved, okay? She grew her team by 26 people in 14 days, okay? 26 people joined her team in 14 days.
Yes.
3 rank advancements in 17 days, okay? She grew a following of over 20,000 people, okay?
Yes.
Which is pretty impressive, okay? Super impressive. And we're going to talk about that a little bit, okay? And she consistently enrolls A players into her team month after month after month. And the cool thing is now is we're watching the duplication process happen to where now she's got these leaders that are doing it as well.
Yes.
Okay.
So for those of you who are on here, if you want to learn some of Adrian's secrets and hear from her, let us know if you're excited. Maybe drop your favorite emoji.
Yes.
As we move forward.
Because we're going to give you guys a little bit of a sneak peek of something that we have in store for you guys tomorrow, actually. And we're going to give you a chance to be a part of this. So before we kind of kick things off, Adrian, tell us a little bit kind of, how you came into network marketing. What was kind of the process? What were some of your struggles? What were things that were working, not working for you as you kind of jumped into the industry? And kind of what changed for you all of a sudden to be able to have such amazing results. So just kind of share a little bit about that, if you would.
Yeah, I mean, thanks you guys for having me on and for that intro. You guys are amazing. I love you guys. But I, in my previous life, I call it now. Now that now that I do this, full time, which is super exciting. But I wasn't actually looking for network marketing. It fell in my lap. But at the time, I was a high school assistant principal, and I was finding myself very burnt out and not thinking I could do that for another 20 years because I got into it young in my career. And so I saw a girlfriend from high school's post on Facebook about first about this face cream she was using. And we're both athletes. Like she played Division I. She was like one of the top pitchers in the world. I played volleyball and water polo in college, and like last people to ever take care of their skin. Like I was a go to bed with my makeup on if I had any on, and wake up, with it still on. No. I watched her, like, because people are always watching. I watched her, and then I watched her earn her Lexus in like 2 months. I'm like, oh my gosh, what are you doing? Like, how much is it that you're making that you've earned a car bonus? And you got this car, right, totally sitting here, like, I could do what she's doing. I actually got curious and was like, hey, I think I like something. And she sent me a message and sent me all this information. So next thing you know, I'm enrolling. And I had no idea that when I was getting started, what I would actually have to do to build my business. You get birthed, I like to call it, birthed to your parents, your network marketing parents, right? Like you don't necessarily know you're birthing into network marketing, and
you're just excited about something.
And these are the parents that you're going to be with, right? Moving forward. So I had my first like one-on-one launch or fast start game plan. And then they tell me, they like drop the ball on me. They're like, you need to book 2 dates 2 weeks apart, and you're going to invite all these people to your house. And I'm like, for what?
Are we partying? Twister?
And they're like, but don't tell them why they're coming. Like, just tell them, can you bring some ice? Like, I'm super excited to share with you this thing, but don't tell them what that thing is. And I'm like, I feel like I'm lying to people. So
for those of you who are watching,
who tricked anybody in to the whole meeting in the beginning?
Yes, who did that? Who was like, oh, I just want you to come over. We're gonna play Twister, right?
we're gonna watch Harry Potter.
Cornhole.
Bring your magic spells, guys. We're gonna be. This is gonna be. I promise. There's nothing that I'm hiding from you.
Yeah, let's just say that I had a lot of cheese and wine over those 3 years.
I love it. At least you had cheese and wine. We didn't give them anything.
But I, like, on the days that I had given my upline, I had never even invited people. I told them, like, everyone canceled on me because I did not feel good about doing that stuff.
So you didn't even do it. So you didn't even reach out and do it.
I didn't. I think I sent like 5 like text messages or something just saying, hey, I started this thing. And I was very discouraged, right?
Yeah.
But then I went to like my first convention, and, I got brave enough, and, I like drew my line in the sand, and I was drinking it by the pitchers.
Yeah.
And I started to, actually do the parties and do the things. And I got a few people on my team, but nothing really exciting, nothing that was duplicating, nothing, because, I had people that didn't even launch for a year. They joined me because these were like high school friends, and and my mom,
Yeah, like
so
all the ones that you at least had a little bit of courage, and they're like, well, you can't tell me no. Like, I mean, like,
my mom.
You're my mom. You have to love me regardless.
Well,
Yeah.
my mom kind of like wanted to support me, and I knew like about products were. So I'm like, I will pay for you. Take the stuff I'm going to give you. No, I'm just kidding.
Hey,
So,
people that's done that, I'll just buy it for you. Just get in so I can say I enrolled somebody. I get it.
Yeah, exactly. And I did actually do well enough to win a company incentive trip to Mexico, and it was amazing. But they came out with this promotion and people were getting all fired up again and like, oh my gosh, these parties. And I really just lost the excitement because I was tired. I was tired of hustling my face off. And once I had, exhausted the 20 people of my warm market, no, I didn't have one, but I had to find new people to talk to. So I was going out in public, doing vendor events, like setting up a table outside of nail salons to put a cream sample, carrying around samples in my purse to like try to give to every teacher, and literally put a pack together and hand out at Halloween. Poor kids are like, you're giving me eye serum. I wanted candy. No, I was kidding.
Yeah. I'm 5, ma'am.
That one's for your mom.
So I want to like
focus
some
on
of
that a
these
little bit,
things. Some of these things that we're talking about, they're a little extreme. I want to know like what's the most extreme thing that you've ever done
to prospect
or to try and find people that are interested in joining you?
Yeah, drop us a comment. We're curious. I want to kind of see, because like Adrian, she was willing to do probably a lot more than what most people were willing to do just because of the excitement, right? And me and Carrie, we can appreciate the excitement that
and we
have.
were the exact same way.
Yeah, we were the exact same way.
I don't know very many people that would be willing to drive 5 hours to Vegas and prospect the Strip, sleep in their car in a Walmart parking lot in Vegas.
Which is not a good idea, by the way.
Not a good idea. I don't recommend it. But that's what we did because we were excited. So let us know what's one of the most extreme, like
crazy just little stories of recruiting.
Thing that you've done.
Well, and that's how come I kept going, because I believed in the vehicle. And I was sitting over there going, but I'm an extrovert and this stuff is still uncomfortable. And how is that introvert over there like not trying to be like, but how come they're getting results and I'm not? And I doubted myself. There was lots of wanting to quit, and picking myself back up. And I stayed in it because I wanted to prove those naysayers wrong. And I wanted to prove those friends and family who doubted or doubted the industry. And, and I knew I could do it. And so as I was sitting in that airport after coming back from that trip, I was actually looking online, like, how can I build this business online? Like, how can I recruit and grow this team online and find people who want to do the same thing that I want to do, right? And so, I ended up deciding to build a business online and realized, like, I was just talking to the wrong people. You guys. I mean, I was going to anybody and everybody because I was told that anybody with a heartbeat is a prospect. They just don't know it yet.
Yes. And if they can saw the mirror, they're your perfect prospect.
Right. And I found out that, people on my personal profile or, my people I went to high school with, or the kids is, softball parents, that they play with, they're not necessarily looking for what I have to offer. And I'm just over there trying to like throw up on my information. So I got excited about how I could actually grow an audience, a brand new network of people who actually were interested in my products or my opportunity. They were actually interested in network marketing already. And so the last 2 years, I've been able to build a business without cold prospecting. And it's been really awesome. And it's because I learned the skill set of attraction marketing, implemented it into, a system, and was able to, like I said, grow an audience of like-minded people, and then turn around and plug my team into that system.
Well, and so real quick, guys. So I kind of want to put this out is because, you know, how many of you guys related to what Adrian talked about? How many of you maybe have done some of those things? Drop me a comment down below. Let us know if that is something that you've personally done for yourself, you know, where you've sent out the cold message, just like Kayla just said here, you know, she's been told to do that also. I've done the terrible cold messaging to every woman on her Facebook page, all of that stuff. How many of you guys have done something similar to that? Because here's the thing, there's a lot of commonality right now with what Adrian talked about, okay? So Adrian, real quick, as you were kind of going through that, what do you notice, like, as you went through it and now that you're doing it differently and you've seen other people get success with different strategies and different things like that? What was the thing that, you know, in the past that was holding you back? Like, what do you feel like that big thing that was missing for you as you were kind of, you know, setting up the whole meetings, making a list of 100 people and all of that stuff? What do you feel like the number one thing that most network marketers struggle with?
Definitely finding people to talk to about their business.
Finding people. I love that. I knew you were going to go there, but yeah.
And you know what's funny is you know, like I said, I got really serious and we went back to not just my upline, but like the top leg, you know, one of the top 5 leaders in our company. And he said, like, I want to work with people like you, like, let's get together and let's come up with a game plan. And I thought, like, man, I'm going to get all the secrets, right? Like, I'm going to figure out how they're recruiting and they've, you know, had this massive success. Yeah. And the first thing out was, let's make a list. And I, wait, what? And you know what? My husband and I ended up going through our phone contacts, our Facebook, and we made a list of 1,200 people. Yeah. And we got one person
to sign up. Yeah. Like, isn't that crazy? And that's like the big thing that I want everybody that's going to be taking a look at this to kind of understand is, you know, I do a lot of different Zoom meetings and calls with a whole bunch of different marketers from different companies. And there's a common problem that's happening, just like Adrian talked about. I'm running out of people to talk to. Where do I find more people? And it seems like that's where the majority of people get stuck, right? They don't really have any skill sets of how do I find more people or do anything like that. And so things changed for you. You started building, you know, you found attraction marketing, you started building differently. And now, you know, for everybody that's kind of going to be watching this, we work together now in, you know, our network marketing team. And so this coming Thursday, we're actually going to be talking about 3 specific things. Me and Adrian, we're going to be going over some content. So we want, so talk to us a little bit about like kind of what people are going to be looking forward to. So being stuck, not knowing where to find more people, how to find more people, fogging, you know, anybody that can fog a mirror, go after them type of a thing, not getting results. How is this going to be different and what are they really going to be diving into to eliminate that problem?
Yeah, for sure. So the first thing is the first step to eliminate the problem of running out of people to talk to is learning how to grow a new network of people outside of your friends and family. Yes. Not just any network, but one that is targeted to the people who you want to work with, the people who are looking to lock arms with you, looking for, looking for your product. So it's a higher qualified network of people because if you are stuck talking to the same people over and over and over again, right? Like I did on that hamster wheel, you know, we did. You're going to stay stuck because everyone knows this new blood is the lifeblood, right? So if you're not constantly talking to new people and sending them through your process, right? Then it's going to be pretty hard to build a business. Yep.
Well, so how many of you guys like are there right now? Like you're realizing that I need to get outside of my network. Okay. Like how many of you would love to find actually people already interested in what it is that you have to offer? Okay. And not just finding those people, but learning that skill set. So that way you never say to yourself again, oh, I'm running out of people to talk to. Okay. How many of you have, just for those of you that are going to be live, or even if it's not live, doesn't matter. How many of you would love that? Okay, drop us just a hand in the air down in the comments if that's something that would get you guys excited about learning just that one thing. Okay, just drop us a comment.
Yeah,
okay?
Sure.
Perfect.
So, I mean, can you imagine like your problem, instead of not having enough people to talk to, that your problem is I have so many that it's hard to keep up.
Yeah, exactly.
Like what would that do for your business, you guys? Yeah, awesome. So the first thing was, like I said, is growing a new network outside your friends and family.
Yep.
The second thing is, building that relationship with that network. So building influence over that network. Because, people don't go on Facebook to buy things, right? Like they go to build relationships.
Yep.
And, at the end of the day, people join people and people buy from people.
Yeah.
And they buy from people and join people that they like, know, and trust. And social media is making it easy for us to build those relationships a lot faster with people. Is like hanging out, which it's hard to do right now. Because unless you're, So in this stay-home economy, I guess we're going to say.
Yeah.
It is, not only growing that network, but then it's like building that relationship with those people by talking the same language, showing up on social media and providing value. Yeah. People being able to know who you are, through what you share in your posting, your stories. Stories are awesome. And people connecting and saying, man, that person, I love, like that person's passionate about health and wellness. That person's a mom. That person was on the struggle bus and, I can relate. So people start to want to follow you, and then they can see themselves actually you helping them get to where they want to go in their business, which is what makes them want to hey, I'm open to hearing what it is that you're doing. And once you started to build that relationship with people, then you can kind of promote to them about working with you or about your product, service, or opportunity. But the thing is when I got started in this, they had me do that stuff backwards. Yeah. Because after starting online, all of a sudden social media became bigger, and we were a big, like I said, skincare before and after company. So we just plastered buy my stuff, join me, here's all my products. Oh my gosh, we're having a promotion. Don't you want to get in? I'm going to push this down your throat. So we pushed all this information on people before we even got a chance to build a relationship. Yeah. And so it was all about me and my commission, right? Yeah. So when you are able to grow a new audience, grow a network of people where you're constantly bringing new people in, and then you're building a relationship with them by providing value. And then you kind of say, hey, by the way, this is what I've been using to help me get X, Y, and Z, or this has helped me bring in this income. Oh my gosh, I want to work with you. Yeah. I want to jump on board. Can we talk more about it? Yeah. And it totally changes the way that you do the business, because people come to you and want to join you without even knowing what company. So it's awesome. But
and that's the biggest thing is when me and Carrie first started, we just realized that we had people that liked us, but not really trusted us. We didn't have the influence over them. We had friends.
Right. But not people that wanted to do business
with us. They just seen us as Whit and Carrie, their friends, not Whit and Carrie, I want to go and build an empire with you type of a thing. Right. And so, these three things that Adrian just mentioned, this is stuff that we're going to be actually going over tomorrow night, where we're going to dive into this content a little bit deeper. And also we're going to show you some myths about kind of, the network marketing and the reason that people don't get results. Okay. Because there are some big myths out there when it comes to recruiting, when it comes to the three things that Adrian talked about, building influence and different things like that. And so we're kind of ingrained from the beginning, just like Adrian shared her story. A lot of you raised your hand and said, man, I did all those things, right? And holy crap, like you're speaking like exactly what I did or what I'm currently doing.
Paula even said, "Are we with the same company?"
Yeah. Like,
I saw that.
it's this, holy crap, that's where I'm at right now, right? And so, we've got something pretty exciting. And so kind of talk about that a little bit, Adrian, kind of what we have going on.
Yes. And there's a link in the description.
Yeah,
of
that
this
we're going
video.
to put, that me and Carrie are going to put in there, and
Yeah.
it's going to be freaking awesome. So,
Yeah,
but go
we'll
over
drop it
that
in the
just a little bit.
comments.
Woohoo! Yes, I am super excited because like a lot of people have been asking us like, how is it that you're building all online, right? Digitally, and you have this system where, where you're sharing and you're teaching your team these 3 steps. So we wanted to pull back the curtains and share our secrets with you and some of our hacks of how we implement these 3 steps that kind of I talked about, but again, diving a little bit deeper into that. And we're going to actually share with you our digital duplication secrets, our machine that has pretty much, like I said, helps you grow that network of people, bring in new people to talk to every single day. And imagine like the people that you're having conversations with, already believe in the industry, right? They're not like, you're not having to convince them that it's not a pyramid.
Yep.
You guys, like in the last 2 years, I have not talked to one person that has no idea about this industry.
Yeah.
I'm talking to high quality people, and
Yep.
it's a game changer. So
Yep.
we want to share with you guys what that looks like.
Yes.
Some other results that our team is getting, because one of the things for me is I've always had felt in the past like I'm letting down my team; they're not getting results.
Yeah.
So it's so exciting. It's like that that proud mama bear, where when you start to see like your team actually getting results, and they have never gotten results before in their business, and so I'm excited about it, you guys. And again, we're going to be going over, like they said, some of the myths, like some of that Kool-Aid that I told you I was drinking by the pitcher.
Yeah.
Some of the myths and how you can actually have the results that we've had, Whit and Carrie have had, even if you have never had results before.
Yeah.
We all started from zero.
Yeah, like and that's the biggest thing here is guys is I was just on a call today with a gal, and she was kind of going over, and she was kind of telling me where she was stuck, and I was kind of helping her kind of see, and one of the biggest things that she said, and how many of you guys have ever said this to yourself, like, what's wrong with me? Is it my personality? Is that the reason I'm not getting results, or whatever that may be? And a lot of people think that it's about them. And when we go over these myths, guys, it's going to have nothing to do with your personality. It's not going to have anything to do with you personally. It's all going to be geared around the skill sets that you've learned coming into this industry. And sadly enough, a lot of these skill sets are very outdated. And so we're going to talk about some of those myths, and then how we've actually created something pretty special for us and our team, and how we duplicate ourselves and these skill sets. Okay. And so you guys are going to kind of get a sneak peek of what that looks like, of what we teach our team, how we teach our team, what we plug them into. And you guys are going to kind of get a peek at that to kind of, make you aware, bring you into the aware category of there is a better way to build this thing. Okay. So the link that we posted down below, whitandcarrieheim.com/digital duplication machine.
It's in the description of this video as well.
We also put it in the description, but it's right here. So make sure that you copy that, go over. And again, we're going to send you the notification via email. So just put in your best email, so that way you can have the link to go when we go live tomorrow at 7 p.m. Mountain Time. So I understand some of you might be in a location that it's going to be a little too late. But hey, listen, if you want to jump on, still pull a half all-nighter and jump on and come and hang out with us, because I promise you, you're not going to want to miss what we're going to be dropping. And so, Adrian, you've been an absolute rock star, not only for our team but also for your own team and how you've duplicated. And guys, what's fun about this is we've gotten to watch this whole process kind of unfold when she started. And the funny thing is, when we first met, she wasn't a part of our team. She wasn't working with us, but she was still learning some skill sets for her own business, her own online business. And when we got a chance to work with her, me and Carrie, we got super excited because we knew what kind of leadership quality she would bring to our team, and also just the skill sets that she could bring to our team. And when kind of that perfect storm came together, like that's when a lot of magic happened, and a lot of just a lot of cool duplication started to happen over the last year. And guys, I hope you guys see that you guys are going to take a sneak peek of what this looks like. So make sure you click on that link, grab that link.
Yep, head on over and register.
And so how many of you guys have already grabbed that link? For those of you who are going to be that are live with us right now, how many of you guys have grabbed that link and are going to go over?
Joining us.
Let us know if you're joining us, so that way we know what to expect coming onto this thing. But Adrian, just again, thanks for coming on with us, sharing your story and a little bit of your knowledge of where you were to what you're going to now, and how you're able to duplicate inside of your team. And but yeah, guys, let us know what value you got. Let us know kind of what your takeaways were from this so far as we got through this. If you got value, let us know. Drop us, just let us know down below what value you took from this. But guys, plug in tomorrow. So again, thanks again, Adrian. Everybody.
Thank you so much.
Thank you guys so much.
Give Adrian a hand clap. I don't know what emoji that is. It's kind of weird. I know, but all the emojis, like, like when we think they're.
Oh, there's one that goes like this.
Yeah, I know, but like the praying,
like,
everybody thinks they're praying, but really they're just high-fiving. But everybody uses it.
Wait, it is a prayer. This is the high five.
Oh, that one is. Oh,
I thought that was just hands in the air. Like,
or yes, you do. I just do like the thing and like a blow up monkey, like a boom.
Yeah, like, I mean, they need to make. They need to make it animated, like to where they
animated emojis,
so they can see it like happening, right? And they probably have it. Awesome, guys. Well, thanks for hanging out with us again, Adrian. Thanks everybody for that. His jumping on, register, no more cold leads and messaging. So,
love it. Can't wait to see you.
Awesome. We'll see you on there. Okay, guys, well, have a great rest of your day. We love you all, and we will see you all soon.
See ya.
See you guys.